రాష్ట్రానికి మరో భారీ పెట్టుబడి ఖాయమైందని మంత్రి కేటీఆర్ అన్నారు. జర్మనీకి చెందిన వాహన పనిముట్ల తయారీ సంస్థ లైట్ ఆటో జీఎంబీహెచ్ రాష్ట్రంలో దాదాపు 1500 కోట్ల రూపాయలు పెట్టుబడులు పెట్టేందుకు రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వంతో ఒప్పందం కుదుర్చుకున్నట్లు మంత్రి స్పష్టం చేశారు. జహీరాబాద్ లో 100 ఎకరాల స్థలంలో నెలకొల్పనున్న ఈ పరిశ్రమ ద్వారా ప్రత్యక్షంగా 9000 మందికి, పరోక్షంగా 18000 మందికి ఉపాధి లభించనుందని తెలిపారు. లైట్ ఆటో సంస్థ 100 ఎకరాల స్థలం కావాలని కోరిన 10 రోజుల్లోనే ఒప్పందం చేసుకున్నట్లు మంత్రి కేటీఆర్ వివరించారు.
Linter, I was just telling him, in fact, that I meet many diplomats. I interact with several diplomats from all over the world. But I like diplomats who are not very diplomatic. So I see you as a man who speaks his mind. I see you as a man who keeps up his word. Thank you very much. You promised me a couple of months ago that you will bring in a delegation of German business groups. Thank you very much for making it happen. Karen Stoll, the Consul General, thank you, Madam, for also being very, very supportive of all of our efforts. I hope for your continued guidance and continued support. BVR Mohan Reddy Garu, thank you for doing my job, sir, because I think you were very elaborate on why Hyderabad and why Telangana. Thank you very much. As always, you have been a great guide, a great friend. Thank you very much. And, our friends from the Indo-German, Chamber of Commerce, thank you, sir, and the entire team for organizing this event. And my principal secretary, Shri Jayesh Ranjan Garu, who's always spearheading, who's always been a very positive guide to many investors who continue to come and invest in Hyderabad, invest in Telangana. Thank you, Jayesh, for all your efforts. Let me start off by saying a couple of things. I think my colleague Jayesh Ranjan ji was absolutely right on the money when he said there is not one India but there is 28 Indias, which is a fact. Because a lot of times, many a times in fact, investors who are not from India, investors who are from overseas, could be Europe, it could be Americas, or it could be any other part of the world. When they start looking at India as an investment option, there is this oversimplified thinking that India is a unitary country. It is a country, but it's more like Europe. It's more like Europe where you have each country with its own culture, with its own, different vibe, with its own different set of policies, etc., etc. Let me just quickly tell you why Jayesh must have said there are 28 different Indias. In India, the diversity, the heterogeneity is something that we all are amazed by, always. I mean, I'm an Indian, born and raised in India, but still I continue to be amazed with the kind of diversity that this amazing country offers. For instance, myself and Jayesh Ranjan, we both work for the same government. I'm the minister, he's the principal secretary. But the language I speak at home, my native tongue, versus what Jayesh speaks at home, are as different from each other as are German and English. That's how different India is. Everything changes in India with every 150 kilometers. The language, the culture, the dialects, the eating habits, everything is different every 150 kilometers. We have 22 official languages in India, but we have more than 300 unofficial languages also. So that's how complex, that's how diverse, that's how heterogeneous our beautiful country is. Therefore, when you are looking to invest in India, when you are looking to do business in India, please do not have an oversimplified version of India as one unit. If you engage with Telangana, you will get one version of India. If you engage with another state in India, you'll get a completely different perspective of doing business in India. So therefore, my appeal to all the German investors who are looking to now redraw strategies after COVID, after the pandemic, who are looking to expand their base in India, who are looking to consolidate their position, their market share in India, my humble appeal to all of you is, you need to look beyond, you need to think beyond Delhi, you need to think beyond Mumbai. Because each state, the overall policy, the overall foreign policy, the overall trade policy, the trade agreements are decided by Government of India, but the action actually lies in the states. States is where the action really is. What do I mean? What I mean is, if you are an investor and if you are looking to invest in India, what all do you look for? Of course, a broad policy framework which enables you to bring in foreign direct investment. That's number one, which is facilitated